From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on-the-spot news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
Well, good morning and welcome to Atn Television Network, coming to you live from the Garden City of Port Harcourt. Well, today is Saturday and it is your flagship program, Atn Saturday, coming to you live here from this stable of Morrison Communication. Well, today being Saturday is just a few days to Christmas, so I'll say Merry Christmas. My red tie is already telling you it's Christmas, and I'm sure you're gearing up for a very wonderful Christmas celebration. Despite all the hue and cry about the economic downturn, the cash scarcity from banks and all that, the point of sales operators, the overzealousness and all that. But I could see people warming up this morning, having some training. You know, that was something that is interesting, that we keep fit, we keep body and soul. As the Greek would say, a sound body in a sound mind. Now, what ATM is ATM program, ATM Saturday. It's a program of the network that features conversation of special interest, topics, news, events, and stories, list with correspondent reports, expert opinions. You're talking about a lawyer, academic, historian, like an author. I call him a bibliotherapist. We'll introduce him in details when we come back from the short break. Don't get away. State engenders mutual cooperation, and his administration is committed to do more for workers beyond implementing promotions and Christmas bonuses. That spoke when he received thousands of jubilant civil servants who thronged Government House, Gate, Port Harcourt, with their leadership and some members of the organized labor on a thank you and solidarity march, represented by River State Head of Civil Service, Dr. George Waike. Governor said the sum of 100,000 naira given as Christmas bonus to each civil servant is unprecedented and far exceed monthly salary of some workers. He explained that gesture represents the commitment of the administration to make workers know that they are important partners and must be properly appreciated while motivating them to be more productive. Well, that's the first story. Civil servants being jubilant and appreciative in Government House to thank the governor, to solidarize with him on his magnanimous gesture to workers. We saw that. And of course, you know some of the developing stories that has to do with the fact that some people went to court, elders of the state court. We see that, those developing stories. Then we see stories concerning labor demonstrated and kind of giving thumb down to the so-called agreement, which to them is a directive. A lot of issues have broken in the state. We'll see more of that, but let's look at these jubilant workers. They're so happy. The last time I heard about Christmas bonus, even though it was small, was during the orderly regime, I think the first segment of this regime. And it was, well, you may say the value of the naira at that time, about 25 or 15,000 added to worker salary, all that. But this governor has come to show that he has the drive and interest of civil servants. He has done some promotions and even paid some promotion arrears. And for 8 years, that was never part of the narrative in the civil service. The issue of motivation. The morale of civil servants was so low. And we still have the issue of employment. Today, directors carry files, even though we're in e-governance now where files should not be carried. But they do what? Clarity and gratitude. CAJ, I'm sure you'll be following the civil service. You are in the university system, so it's part of public service, not civil. It's public service. And because all civil servants are public servants, but not all public servants are civil servants. You were a public servant as a university lecturer, and you still see the same system. What bonus from his pocket? Oh my God! So it's your intervention now.
That man, just like we talked about. Just was a left
Discretion.
then value. This is what workers have come to. So not doing it wrong, because the man currently doing it because of the political contest now.
Yeah.
We're doing it to get some favorable support. But we want to get to the point. That's why I said we want to get to the point where it doesn't depend on the look of the man's face.
Okay.
The recipient or the person giving it.
Okay.
To be able to have what to do a worker. I should be able to wake up in the morning or the 1st of January and see, by the standard of the employment I have, at the end of this day, this is what I will gain. With that knowledge,
Okay.
I can secure financial support